Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel Gan of Python. Till this point we have covered in the last tutorial that how to calculate the eigenvalue and eigenvector with the from the pre-CA components. Okay guys, this is not a first step, sorry. This is a first method that we can calculate the eigenvalue and eigenvector. We have some more method, that is two methods we have. We will see how we can calculate the eigenvalue and eigenvector. So let's get started. We are using the same that this preprocessing element we will use for further calculation. So what we have, that is e dot shape, okay, 200 by 2. Now the second method is, I will write over here, that is second method. Second method is, first of all we need to calculate the covariance matrix, guys. Okay, I have already taught about the covariance matrix. What is the covariance matrix? Covariance matrix is a square matrix, right? If you have two features, then the matrix will be 2 by 2. If you have three features, then matrix will be 3 by 3. Okay, so let's go ahead. So first of all we need to create the covariance matrix. That is simply syntax, that is np dot covariance, and inside this one we need to pass the e, that is latest data set, that is pre-processing data we are going to use now. Now we will put this in letter, let's say m, and now I will call m. You can see here we are getting the lots of data. What is the shape of this data? Is 200 by 200. Once you will focus of this E shape, what we are using for to convert the covariance matrix, that is E. Okay, E the elements from the E we are using to convert the covariance matrix, right? What are the numbers of row in the E shape? That is 200s, right? So the matrix will be 200 by 200. If you change here, let's say I'm gonna use T, that is I will transpose this matrix. That's why row will convert into the column and column will convert into the row. Now what is the first? That is row, that is 2, and what is the column? That is 200, right? So I'm gonna change here as well, that is transpose. You can see over here the what is the row of the E that will impact on your covariance matrix. Okay, got my point, guys? What is the row of your the matrix that you are using here in the covariance to convert the covariance? That row will impact on your shape of this covariance matrix, right? If you change to this, let's say simply, then it will change here as well, that is 200 by 200. So what is the row? Accordingly that it will change, right? So I'm gonna use T so that for better understand. You can see if you have only 2 by 2 matrix, then it will understand very easily, right? If you have 200 by 200, it is very difficult, right? So we'll go ahead with this. Now we are using we are calculating the eigenvalue and eigenvector. So for that, simply the syntax, that is np dot linear algebra dot eigen, right? And inside this I'm gonna use m, that is covariance matrix, and first element that we are calculating, that is eigen value, and second is eigen vector. You can see now, okay, eigen. Okay, once we'll execute, you can see here eigen value we are getting, and eigen vector as well, you can see here now. But this is the order, guys. First you need to put the eigenvalue. In place of eigenvalue you can put any variable, let's say a, b, c, okay, whatever your choice. And next one is the eigenvector. So you can see here, that is we have the 2 by 2 matrix, right? So we got you can see in the m also, if you execute m, you will get 2 by 2 matrix, that is this one. And I already explained that this and this should be same, so we are getting the same. In the theory session we have covered this lecture. Okay guys, now we got this eigenvalue and eigenvector with this second method. We can call this the covariance matrix. We are calculating the eigenvalue and eigenvector with the covariance matrix, and we are using that is linear algebra dot eigen. Okay, this is the second method guys, and the hope this will make sense. But this column, this row will impact on your covariance matrix, right? Now we'll go ahead and we will see the third method, that is SVD. Okay, what is this SVD? I will explain here. Simply the syntax, that is np dot linear algebra dot svd, right? Inside this I'm gonna use the same, that is this covariance matrix. Okay, see, first method that we have used with this PCA, that is principal component analysis, and the remaining two steps we are using with this covariance matrix, right? First step is this one, that we are using the covariance matrix, and second step as well, that is SVD, we are using same, that is covariance matrix, right? And I'm gonna put, let's say, A, B and C equals to, once you will check with, in the A we are getting the vector, in B we are getting the eigenvalue, and C as well we are getting the vector. Guys, sorry for that, I don't know why we put this C here, because no need, because we are calculating the eigenvector as well as eigenvalue. Okay, eigenvalue we are getting, eigenvector we are getting, no need to third element. Once you will execute like this, but you will get an error, too many values to unpack expected to. So this is so for that, to resolve this issue, I am expecting this third element with this this vector. Okay, eigenvector. Now we can simply use these two, no need to use this third one as well. Okay, otherwise you can use this B and C as well. Okay, so we have calculated eigenvalue and eigenvector with this SVD method as well. So these are the three methods that we can use to calculate eigenvector and eigenvalues, right? But notice one thing, that eigenvector, see, eigenvalue in here as well as here, we can see that both are near about same, almost both are same eigenvalue, but eigenvectors are different. You can see the note, the sign of this, here is minus, here is minus, but here two from the, in the two place they are getting the negative. Why? Because in the different way we are calculating the eigenvalue and eigenvector, right? So because of that we are getting different notation, or we can say different value as well, right? Here you can see the you can see the eigenvector, the signs got changed, and here as well, because we are calculating in a different we are using the different library to calculate this eigenvalue and eigenvector. That's why we got this different output, right? And now we will use this, we will plot this this thing, these methods, these vectors. We'll try to put this vector over this data point, right? So we'll simply copy this one, and we'll put, and we'll add some more stuffs here, that is what we have, that is plt dot quicker 0,0. guys, I already explained these things in the last tutorial. If you doesn't know about this one, if you don't know about this one, please go and check that one. Okay, now I'm gonna use the first, that is you can check this. I have already used this first method. I'm gonna use the second method. What is the vector? That is eigenvector. So I will use same thing, that is eigenvector, and simply I'm using the same thing. I will not change anything, guys. You can see over here, so don't confuse about this one. and the scale also I will use the 3, and I will use the color, let's say pink. Okay, let's go ahead. You can see here we got only one vector, right? We got only one vector, so that means in this vector, in this eigenvector, only one vector, in only one vector we are getting the maximum features. Maximum features we are getting in the one, we can say, that is. Okay, hope this will make sense, guys. Okay, now we'll put other one, that is SVD. What we have, that is A. We can use this, other this C. Both are same, right? So I will copy this thing and I will put it here. Simply I will change the color, that is, let's say black. Okay, and here I will change to A. Here as well I will change to A. Let's say how it will behave. You can see here we are getting the vector in the other direction. Okay, so like this will work, guys. We have took the random values, that's why we are getting the output like this, or maybe the maximum features, maximum significant features in that direction, that's why we got this this thing vector in such a way. Okay guys, hope this will make sense how to do that, how to plot this one. And in the next video, don't worry about this plotting, how to do this one we will see in the next tutorial, guys. Hope this will make sense how to use eigenvector and eigenvalues, how we can use PCA, how we can use principal component, how we can put that principal component, and covariance matrix as well. Okay, if you are any query in this, please comment me, guys, in the comment box, so that I can make a video accordingly, right? And next tutorial I'm gonna use I'm gonna take the information, I'm gonna teach the information about this graph. Okay, bar graph. Okay, bar graph and scatter plots, how we can plot that with the data points. Okay guys, now guys, please like and subscribe to my channel if you are new on this. Thank you.